Hello everybody and welcome to the next Mobil 1 Cup Series race here at the Kentucky Speedway. After multiple test runs we've had, practice sessions, the drivers are set, the field is set, we are ready to go racing. I have a hometown boy and a fellow NNSCRA commentator with me up here in the booth, along with one who can't talk but is currently watching. So, joining me first, the hometown boy, that is Dylan Potee.
Hi, just welcome. I'm happy to be here. This is awesome, fun, and yeah, home track, yay.
And then the fellow NNSCRA commentator, which would be Anthony McCurry.
Hello, I promise. The Truck Series is happening, but yeah. Anyway, hi everyone. Nice to be here.
And of course, Seth Cole's here too, but he unfortunately can't see. So if he types in the chat, one of these two.
Hi guys. He can't see.
He can't talk. Sorry, he can see, but he can't talk. So if he
Seth is now apparently dead.
He's like hashtag vocal cords gone. Oh no, he's texting while driving again.
No, he doesn't have a ride in this series.
Oh, he doesn't. Never mind. Oh, he's in the pace car though.
That's true too. All right,
he's just walking down pit road, texting and walking. Right into that car. Yep, yeah, he's to the car.
Oh, he's dead.
Alright, so we're going to have 27 laps of racing. I hope that there's cautions and or pit stops in this. I have it on ×4. So I hope that'll happen. Your front five, I guess, are consisted of two winners and 3 runner-ups, I guess, because some have finished a lot. Jessica Villanueva in the 3 is on the pole, followed by the 97 of Rob Williams, who has a win. And row 2, we have O'Neal Baldwin in the 20, who's been so close to a win, and Jordan Davis in the 6, who's had a lot of tough luck so far this season. And then rounding out the top 5 is the 44 of Nick Fawcett. So, Kentucky. Dylan, you've been to this track in life, and you've raced on it in NR, so tell me, what do you think the key to victory would be for this racetrack today?
Well, you want to keep your car, actually you want to it's a rhythm track. You have to get in a rhythm, and you want to try to keep your line steady and keep it consistent every lap. Find where your car is the best at. If you like to ride the high line, go for it, get the momentum off the corners, or if you can hold it on the bottom, then go for that as well. It's just about being consistent. It's a rhythm track. You got to stay in the pattern of the track. Because if you start getting off and everything, you're not going to be as fast, and you're obviously going to have trouble throughout the race. Frustrating track for sure, but like I said, it's all about keeping the rhythm in the car and just staying consistent throughout the race.
Now, Anthony, we see time and time again at this track where the cars will stack up coming to pit road a lot. So how would it be better for these drivers to try to avoid a stack up coming to pit road?
If they had brake lights. Yeah, if they had brake lights. There's really no way you can, because they have to get so slow down to pit road and everyone lets go at the same time. It's really hard to stop. So, I mean, yeah, if they had brake lights.
Alright, well, we got the insight from the fellow competitors and commentators, so let's go trackside for the command.
Drivers, start your engines.
And the command has been given. So we're going to have all of these drivers pull out onto the racetrack. As starting right now, you got, I guess we're going to kind of do a little tradition that they do in, that we did in the All-Star race when we record. So we're going to make picks. So let's start with Dylan Potee.
I had somebody else go first, because I got to figure out the drivers.
Oh, here, I'll just do it like this then.
Seth just said I'm driving the pace car, and I do have hashtag brake lights, so I'll be safe getting in the pit road.
I'm going to go on a limb, and I'm going to pick. I'm going to go with Eric Burden in the 60 car. Starting up front he's toward the front of the pack. I think track position is going to play key in this race. Watch for that 60 car.
Now, Mr. McCurry.
Can I not pick anyone, because we saw what happened the last time I picked somebody.
Go ahead and pick.
All right. Dylan Thoreau.
What?
Dylan Thoreau.
Dylan Thoreau.
Dylan Thoreau.
Alright.
Just because I'm picking him just because of he's been in a lot of series recently. So he's been doing good. So and I kind of like Thoreau. So I'm gonna go down Thoreau.
Green flag is out, but I just saw somebody. It's Zachary Fitzwater in the 39 cars coming to pit road.
That's
All
not a
right.
good way to start.
And
That loose tire is not always going to be rolling on the grid and everything.
By the way, Seth decided to curse for hit Vidaravu.
Seth Picture hit by Darvu. Here comes O'Neal Balvin to the inside. He's going to try to take lead over from Jessica Villanueva, but the outside line is where the run's going to be.
True that. And on this track, you can actually go down on the apron. So it's, I mean, not that you didn't already know that, but yeah.
Yep. Look at the
So
run.
Zachary Fitzwater come back on the racetrack. He's already lost a lap. This is already going to be catch up for that 39 team. Don't know if he's going to be able to make that up. That's a tough break already early in this race.
Here comes Rob Williams. He's got a strong run on that inside line. He's going to try to take over the top spot. He's still side by side with that 3.
And the 3 right there is going to edge out and lead that time by, but the 97 looks like it might, but not. Never mind, I lied.
Yeah, he had to slow up a lot on that inside line. That's going to give O'Neal Balvin the second position.
20 cars snuck into second in the process. Like I said, I'm terrible with names right now on this, so I'm going by car number. And now we got another Belleville lead. See if they can put up another fight against the 3 car this time. Oh, they're almost going to make it 3 wide, possibly. Uh-oh. Yep, they're going to try to, but nope, now they are.
Ooh, the 20 car. You have 3 wide for the lead off of turn number 2, but it's going to be, once again, the outside line prevail. Ooh, I think I saw the 3 kind of scrape the wall. It's
Not
either
quite
that,
sure.
it's either that or her splitter hit the ground.
She might have scraped off the corner. She looked like she was digging on that outside line. Villanueva's going to get back to the lead. 43 cars moved up as well. I saw they're challenging for the 3rd spot. That outside line, that's what I was talking about, though, the rhythm. You want to find where your car is best at and then go with it. Just stay in a rhythm and stay consistent. Seen a lot of cars migrating to the high side. It looks like it's the fast way around this racetrack right now.
Yep, Eric Holm up here. There's Josh Brad Smith, Joshua Balkin, Carson Gelman, the 88's up on the outside line. Look at the way these cars are racing behind them, behind these leaders.
I'm going 3 wide. Actually, they are. Now, some cars are trying to go up the middle and trying to make some progress. Like right here, the 13 car is doing that.
Now, we've seen incidences in practice and in my test races where there'll be a car trying to pass somebody or stuck on the outside line, and a car that they're trying to pass on the inside line will kind of just like give them no room and shove them up into the wall. So the question will remain is, will something like that happen today, or do you think we're just going to see some good clean racing? And here's, of course, Zachary Fitzwater.
I mean, there's potential for a lot of good clean racing, but these guys are going to have to be careful, though. They can't get too close to each other and do what you said, shove up into the wall and stuff like that. But it almost looks like right now they're almost getting single file right now. They're starting to get kind of, like I said, they're getting about top 6 or 7. As soon as I said that 20 car's like, nope, I'm going to the inside, being a rebel.
Straight to the inside and then straight back, because he dove to the inside, but he was not able to keep his speed in the corner. And O'Neal Baldwin's going to fall back to at least the 4th position.
This almost reminds me of the old Bristol track. Basically, it used to be you get to the inside and then you kick somebody to the outside, you get freight trained until you find a spot on the inside. It looks like here you get freight trained on the inside and everybody goes on the outside. It's weird seeing that, but it looks like the case right now. And the 97 car is going to do the exact same thing and probably drop right back just like the 20 car. Well, maybe not. Actually, everybody kind of migrated to the bottom of that corner.
Yeah, everyone went to the inside. Surprisingly, that corner. Now the 44 of Nick Fawcett going to try to lead on the inside. And Jessica goes way to the outside, but then the outside line run kicks in. But there's no real help on that outside line now. But here comes the 20 car thought about it. Guess it'll be safe to see who all will go to the inside line this time. Oh, the 44 had to slow up a lot. Here comes the 97 car. 3 wide for the lead. Well, it was 3 wide.
Anthony, you still here?
I think McCurry might have stepped out.
I'm not sure. I haven't heard him talk since like lap 2, so I don't know. It just doesn't look like anybody has anything for the 3 car right now. It just seems like nobody's able to get a run on her and to pass her and stuff. Just It's been a struggle. Everybody's trying to line up either on the inside or the outside, but just that 3 car's been holding off pretty much every attack so far throughout this race.
Jessica has been so close to getting a win in so many different times, Daytona, Michigan, tracks like that, where she would either run into some bad luck, or she would run out of fuel or something like that, get involved in a wreck or something. So, and she was fast all weekend, so this could be redemption for that number 3 car. But you also got to remember too. Go ahead.
I was say it could be.
You also got to remember too the way that you get in the chase in the Mobil 1 Cup Series for season 10 is not by wins, well really, but it's by being in the top 10 in points or being in the top 20 with a win.
Yeah, going with that older system and everything, and yeah, like I said, if you're not in the top 10 in points, the win is very crucial, and then being consistent to stay up there in points where you're eligible for one of those wildcard spots is definitely crucial. So Jessica's trying to get that win, trying to get that off the checklist of what she needs to do to make it into the chase. Right now, she's doing exactly what she has to do right now, leading the way.
Now, I'm very, very kind of like anxious because I don't know if these cars will make pit stops or not, because I did 27 laps, and there were in some tracks or in some races they made pit stops, and others they didn't. So I have no clue what's going to happen in this race. 20 car going to try again on the inside, but with no help, he's just going to hit the brakes and go straight to the back.
Yeah, it just seems like they're just shuffling second place right now is all they're doing. Just nothing going on around the 3 car. Just everybody's behind her, just switching positions and stuff, and still back here they're racing amongst each other, still side by side. Not really got a single foul back here.
Everything is still pretty good up near the back. Just all racing, trying to jockey for position. O'Neal Baldwin going to run the high line and get a good run off the turn. He's going to go to the inside and try to pass the 44 car going down into turn number 3 here. I think this racetrack that I have, this Kentucky racetrack, I think is like Anthony's Homestead, where the longer the race you run, the more chance it'll turn to date or to nighttime, the transitional racetrack.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like I said, these guys are going to have to figure out something soon, though. We're going to be getting close to the end of this race. We're already past halfway, and so far they've had no answer for that 3 car right now. And the 44, the 20, and the 97 have been the main players that have been trying to get around Jessica Villanueva, but just they have no runs right now. They do need something on that 3 car. It's Ceci in the pepperoni hot pocket, and I'm jealous. Oh.
Don't worry, because after this race, if I don't go pay my phone bill, I'm going to make me some pancakes.
Pancakes.
You see, here comes another run.
It looks like for the most part, though, oh, they're going to the inside again. I keep thinking they're going to go single file, and as soon as I say it, they do that.
Yep,
oh, maybe.
Trying to make a pass, but the outside line gets the run. 10 laps to go.
Just seems like it's one of those NR tracks where the pole sitter just seems like they have too much of an advantage. There's not really much that the other drivers can do right now. They're trying everything they can, but just they can't mount a run on that 3 car.
O'Neal Baldwin once again back up here to second place. And Anthony, are you back yet?
He probably won't be back till the race is over. Knowing him. Maybe, maybe not.
Even if these cars can't get a run on that 3 car, it'll still be a good point state for drivers like O'Neal Baldwin, Davey Johnson, Brad Smith, and others. Especially Jordan Davis. We know his horrible luck. He's around the bottom of the point standing, so a top 10 is a very good finish for that number 16.
Yep, solid run so far. That's what I was thinking. Qualifying was probably going to play key in this race today. But no, I mean, I don't think anybody picked somebody super close to the front of the pack. I don't think anybody picked on the front row for our picks, but it is what it is. Maybe we thought there were going to be a couple of shuffles here and there, and nice, that car really slowed up right there. Rob Williams, he checked up. He's kind of dropping back now. He was up toward the front now. He's falling outside the top 5 for the first time, I think, in this race.
Yeah, outside pole sitters back in the 6th position, falling back. There's Anthony's pick, Dylan Thoreau. He's all the way back in 9th. Eric Holman, the 54 back here. And Dutta, here's your pick, Dylan, in the 60 car. Eric Burton. Here you see him just drive by Carson Gum on the outside with Ryan Casey right behind him.
Couple of teammates right there. The route cars are all up there for the most part. They're just kind of riding around right now.
Our Daytona winner, Sky Commons, is back here.
Oh, you have a message on your screen.
Oh.
I was gonna say he's blocking a lot of the screen. Are you still doing it? I don't know why it's doing that.
Why?
Move it off the screen.
There we go.
Yeah, just leave it off the screen.
Going back up towards the front. The 20 and the 3 car broken away. If the 20 car can try to mount a charge, maybe go a little bit higher on the racetrack than the 3, he might be able to get a good enough run to get around it. Of course, in NR 2003 logic, I don't know if that would ever happen.
They'll have to get around the outside of that 3 car because it doesn't look like the bottom's going to be the way to go. You're going to have to force the 3 to the bottom and get to the outside. It's what it looks like it's going to have to be right now. If not, it's going to be a wire-to-wire victory for that 3 car for Jessica Villanueva. O'Neill Delvin's going to have to do something right here. Somebody has to mount a charge because time is running out for these guys.
Yeah, and will pit stops come into play? I've seen it's fuel strategy been a play. There hasn't been a caution. Hopefully these cars will have to make a pit stop. If not, then this will just be one boring race.
Yeah.
Something not expected.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if there are going to be any pit stops or not.
See, the 20 car, it's just like how it was with the 2 and the 18 in real life, just nose to tail, trying to mount a charge.
They're going to have to do something quickly, though. They're starting to get antsy in the back. The 44 and the 43 are racing it up right now. And see the 84 move their way up here for the first time tonight. All still going to take the 4th spot away, and maybe even the 3rd spot. Maybe not. 43 still in the door.
Now the 20 car has some help, so if he can mount a charge and stay in the throttle, he could possibly get it. We're coming to 2 laps to go.
Just doesn't look like they're going to get anything. They're trying, but it just doesn't look like there's enough ability to pass right now. They're just trying to get around that 3 car. 3 car just too strong right now.
Well, the 84 mounting a charge on the inside of the 43, but I don't see it. And the 20 car's kind of maybe backed off. Maybe thinking about trying to get a good run. Especially if it's the fastest car on the racetrack is the number 10 of Preston Plord. But here we go, white flag, 1 lap to go for Jessica Villanueva.
Yeah, they did not pit either, so it looks like that's not going to come into play. It just looks like it's going to be straight up race to the finish, and 3 car just dominated this race today.
And she was fast all weekend long in practice and in qualifying. O'Neill Belvin started 3rd, but he was actually fastest in one of the practice sessions. But it looks like it's not going to matter. Jessica Villanueva is going to win the Quaker State 200 here at Kentucky. And one of probably the most boring races of the Mobil 1 Cup Series Season 10 so far. I do frankly apologize for that. I thought for sure that this race would have came down to fuel mileage, but I guess not.
And Seth just said he had to go, so Seth has left the pace car and left his pizza hot pocket.
Oh, yep, I just heard scraping in the back. Yep, see, this is what I mean about stacking up coming to pit road.
Backing up.
But the number 3 of Jessica Villanueva, rookie, finally gets her win. The top 7 are all rookies. So, it's a great run for rookies this season. So,
Rookies definitely just had a good day right here.
Yep, and as you can see where you finish, I want to once again apologize for a boring race. The only exciting factor that happened today seemed to have been the 39 car having to come to pit road right before the start. But I want to thank Dylan Poteet for joining me here for this race. I'm sorry that it was so boring.
No, it's fun. It's all good. Still a fun race. It was, for sure.
You're probably going to end up going back to sleep, aren't you?
Maybe.
I would thank Anthony, but he unfortunately isn't here anymore. I don't know.
He disappeared.
Seth Cole, he was here. He was silent.
He's in the pace car.
He was in the pace car, but I see him walking down the victory lane now to congratulate.
With his hot pocket.
With his hot pocket to congratulate Jessica Villanueva in victory lane. Seth Cole, the owner of the NNSCRA. So, this race has been brought to you by the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best. Dylan Poteet joining me up here in the commentator's booth. Thanks again, man.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to be here.
Don't forget to subscribe to his channel, Dylan Tay 22. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, McKinneyman93, for my Budweiser All-Pro series. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel to be a part of whatever happens in the future. And
Anthony's channel as well.
Well,
he was here.
Yeah, Anthony, he, I don't know what he does on his channel anymore. So yeah, subscribe to Anthony too. He actually does some pretty cool stuff when he uploads stuff. But he does some pretty cool stuff. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Jessica Villanueva, your winner. Racing is official. It's in the books. The point standings will be up. Oh, excuse me, hiccup, after the race. So for Michael Norman, Dylan Poteet, Anthony McCurry, I say until we meet again.
Bye-bye.